In this review we look at Corgi's 6x4 Volvo FH with a flatbed trailer and container load, and it's in the colours of McNally's, the Irish crane hire company. Inside the box there's the usual pair of cards, and one of them has a unique serial number for the model because only 750 have been made, and there's some information about the McNally's livery. The model parts are held between a couple of plastic poppers, and inside the main parts are the trailer, the Volvo and the two containers. Unfortunately, there was a strange problem on this model because there was a piece of tape stuck on the front of the cab. It seems unnecessary packaging, but even worse, when you peel it off, it takes off some of the graphics. This ruins the model, so it will have to go back for replacement. But to at least continue the review, we'll make a rough and ready repair. As usual for a Corgi model, there's a little bit of assembly to do, and that starts with the installation of the cab mirrors. The main door mirrors are colour coded and an easy fit, and there's one smaller mirror to go over the passenger side door, and another mirror at the front fixes rather crudely into a hole in the windscreen. Once the mirrors are fitted, all that's left is to attach the roof aerials. Starting underneath, the chassis is very simple. The transmission is there, but really not much else for detail. The Volvo cab looks good, and it's got a dummy towing hitch and a number plate. And as long as the graphics are perfect, the paint job on the cab is very good. The wheel trims and fuel tank look smart, and there are coiled lines behind the cab. And if we move on to the trailer, the detail underneath is very simple. Again, the wheels look smart, there's nice graphics on the edge, but the underrun protection bars are plastic. On the front of the headboard there's more nice sharp graphics, and at the rear there are flexible mud flaps and the lights are painted. The containers are all plastic, and unfortunately they look it. The smooth container sides really don't look right, but at least there's opening doors. This is a Cranes Etc. safety advisory. Always keep a lookout for stupidly loaded trucks. First up, we'll try out the Volvo on the Cranes Etc. test track. And it certainly rolls well enough in a straight line, and in fact that's all it's going to do because this model does not have working steering. There are no other working features on the Volvo, so we can move straight on to the trailer. And it's similarly a very simple model. The wheels spin fine, and at the front there are two landing legs which have cam feet. These can move in and out of service, but they don't really hold a position. And if you do put the cam feet down, then the trailer is not quite supported in a horizontal pose. Anyway, nobody really wants to be on their own, so let's join the tractor and trailer together. And the kingpin connection is always very easy on a Corgi model. One thing you can do to improve the look is to connect the coiled lines to the trailer. And the good thing is that the connector presses in and is held securely. That's important because you are able to wiggle things about and the coiled lines don't spring out. Let's now add the supplied container load, but they're not really very nice things to look at. So let's try and do better, and we'll add some luffing jib sections from a Liebherr LTM 1500 crane. And for that purpose, this model would be good. As usual, this Corgi model is simple in terms of its features, but its good looks are really spoiled by the plastic toy-like containers. But on the other hand, it would be a good support model if you had suitable crane parts. Also, hopefully it's only the review model that was damaged by the silly packaging mistake.